What's up, guys? It is currently 5:41 in the morning, and I'm about to get ready to head to the mall to head to freaking Alabama with this from Dollar Tree. I think I did too much. I did way too much for my liking, so I'm gonna go wet my beauty blender and try to fix this. I'm just gonna try to blend it out a little bit because it's gonna be really sunny too, so I feel like maybe if it's a little tan it's fine. Okay, so as I'm doing my makeup, I'm starting to realize how much I hate having this on my face. So I'm debating if I want to take it off or not. We're just gonna start over. I think I'm still gonna do like contour and a little bit of blush, but I just don't like all of this stuff on my face. Moisturizer. I'm honestly done because I'm so overstimulated. So if I take this bonnet off and it stresses me out, I'm not going to the field trip and I'm not going to school. Okay. So I guess there was like a natural curl because I tied this pretty tight. So honestly, I'm not mad. I'm just gonna like because she's getting to her end. The fact that my hair is looking like this right now is making me feel way better. I'm still gonna recurl a couple pieces just to ensure that these last a little bit. Bro, I also still don't know what I'm gonna wear. And it is currently 6:16 and I have to leave in 30 minutes. But I honestly kind of just want to wear this. Like I want to take the opportunity that I have to not dress in dress code. Because when you're on a field trip, obviously like you can't really wear like tank tops, but like we can wear stuff like this or like shorts or tops that you would wear outside, because I'm also allowed to have my phone. So
hello. How's your camera quality so good?
I changed it. We're on the bus. I brought a tripod. Should I extend it over there?
Bro,
Yeah.
like actually?
Yeah.
Right, I don't know what it fit. You don't know Bradley on a budget?
No.
Oh, okay. You haven't seen, you know Bradley on a budget.
What's his name?
You don't know Bradley on a budget? Who is that.
I forgot his name. No.
Did you see me on the flyer picture? No. I was literally with my head down like this. I thought you were sleeping. I was locked in so I didn't vomit everywhere.
Nobody in my house.
I don't like that I'm smelling food.
And we're gonna be really hot because we're like sardines. It's okay.
We're here.
Oh.
How was the ride?
I'm itchy and tired. I'm just excited for the buffet. Do you want a kiss?
No. The ride was terrible.
Oh, I want to go back. Oh. Wait, I'll give you timestamp. It's 9:30 a.m.
Bro, these guys were punching our seat. And now my back hurts really bad.
They literally be hearing though. If I sit like this, I get more room. And he's like, we're doing this to my seat.
My hope is front like Jackie Brown. I wanna know if she too down.
You write it, but it's okay. I wrote that so messy. Okay. Hi, I'm here too. Hey guys. Can we go pee now?
Please like Odell. No, but my killers don't tell.
We're here.
It's cold.
Yeah, we were promised freaking warm weather.
And I'm really hungry.
Yeah, and
My
cold.
club crackers.
And our tour guide was not our tour guide. The them that
They.
started with
The
a
them.
little bit of a bitch.
Keep talking to me, bro. I'm checking out pink in my head. Oh, she's getting a little purple. Throw it. Yo! Yo, it's the center of
In the meantime,
Capri, say something.
This lady is sending me into rage.
Wait, do that again. Big York, Big York.
Big York spot. I wanna die.
Alright, rate the tour.
I'm not coming here.
Like, I would say like a 2 out of 10.
I'm gonna say I don't want to go to this school out of 10.
I think the people's jokes were really bad and they can do a better job.
Stop talking when I'm talking.
Oh, so why are we talking while I'm talking?
Bro, our speaker was really rude. Like, she was really rude. But we're going to lunch now.
There you go, you're recording.
Okay.
Here, wait. Oh wait, I did it backwards. I still wore it. Yeah, I did it backwards. It's that.
Huh?
A public Instagram story? Who is that? You know what I said? I got this teacher, bro. Okay. Like? Here.
No. Oh. I think Mother was like,
I like teacher mother.
I don't like that one.
Oh. Me neither. Oh, I guess. Hey.
Hey, that was looking fun.
Oh, I forgot my eyebrows. Sorry.
Alright, I'm gonna ask you, ready?
Hey.
over there. We'll ask Brayden and them if they have seats because I don't want to sit in front of those guys.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Yeah.
why are you saying?
I think it's a man just like people that are left-handed.
No, because sometimes he's lactose intolerant, and then about like a big bowl of ice cream and be like, oops. What's the point of being lactose intolerant if you're not gonna follow the lactose intolerance?
Yeah.
I'm about to steal this camera.
I'll edit it out.
That angle.
You don't want it to look like that.
What's up, guys? I'm finally back home, and honestly I have to say that I feel like this field trip was, I don't even know, I don't want to be negative, but I feel like this field trip wasn't as effective of giving me the college experience as my other trips have gone. The only thing I will say that was very distinctive from the other tours that I've gone on is that they actually showed us what a dorm room looks like. I've never been in one. The only like concept of dorms that I have are ones from TV or YouTube. So I thought it was really cool to get to see how they actually look. Another thing I'd like to add as well is that the bus ride there was pretty interesting because one, with all the footage, I don't know if you could even hear, but where my friends were sitting, we were one of the two groups that were sitting through to a seat, and there was this guy behind us. Mind you, he's like a bigger guy, but he was like sitting, and this is not his fault in any way, but it made it really uncomfortable because like he's sitting with his knees in our chairs, and so it was like moving us forward, and we were already limited with space as is. But I think it was cool to get to travel with my friends. That's probably the farthest I've ever traveled with them before, and that was my first field trip of this year, so I really like just getting out and doing things. Even if I wasn't planning on going to that college, I still really enjoyed getting to see what it was like. One thing I will say though is that their tour guides were not, I don't want to say not professional, but they were just not like, the chemistry with them between them and like us were not really hitting. I just feel like the tour guides were kind of telling jokes that either weren't landing or people just didn't understand at all, and it made it super like awkward to be there. And also like we had to go into this room to get like an overview of what we were gonna look at today. The speaker that we had was just very dismissive and like awkward. Like I don't think that they really had good speaking experience or like public speaking, and I could tell through that. So I think that's also what just made it super awkward. What was it? They were like, if you don't have any questions, I can just stand here awkwardly for 7 minutes. I don't care. In no way am I against the way anyone decides to identify as, but the way she did it, like the way she announced it to us was so like awkward, and I feel like it was just bad timing, but I'm not completely sure. Or they, I keep saying she, but I'm trying to wrap my head around it. Like they were like, my name is blah blah blah, pronouns they them, and today I'm gonna, and honestly I was like, okay, period. But then they started getting really snarky, and one of my friends was actually talking behind me while I guess she was talking to someone else in the audience, but she was talking kind of privately so no one could hear her, and she just stopped and she looked at him and she was like, oh, I didn't realize we were talking while I'm talking. And then he stopped talking. She was like, right, thanks. Like, what? I just feel like she wasn't really doing, or sorry, I just feel like they weren't really doing a good job of advertising their college. Like, I don't really know, because someone asked them about their hockey team as well, and they were like, oh yeah, we had to cut hockey because we're actually broke. So I don't think that's something you want to say to someone touring your college or someone that's really trying to see what you're about. I'm like, yeah, thanks for the transparency, but I feel like that's also not really gonna help with your touring. And I swear one of the girls that was touring us looked like Court Reezy, and she acted like her too. Like, her humor was just like her, and I think that was really funny. Their food, so good. Love college pizza. Like, that's one of the most random things, but I love college pizza. We went to the cafe, so it's not like the cafe where they have like all the restaurant foods like Panda Express and all that stuff, but it was like just random foods that are in different food groups. I love college pizza so much, and this one was really good, and they had ice cream here as well. And the last college I went to actually had chocolate milk, so I actually missed that because they like specially make chocolate milk there. The lunch was really good, and then the bus ride home was better because it was warmer outside. And another thing too, I just feel like their campus is really boring. There's not much scenic things, and I feel like, especially considering that when I did research, it said that on weekends the campus is really boring because people are away on weekends and people don't really stay there that often. I just feel like the fact that it's not scenic either, I wouldn't really want to go on walks or like just enjoy walking and being around campus like that. It just seemed really bland. But I still enjoyed the experience. Would I go there? Absolutely not. But I did really enjoy the experience, and I'm very, very grateful that I get to do this because I know a lot of kids don't get to go do things like this, especially with their friends, and I think it was a good opportunity. And then the bus ride home, I actually talked to a couple of people. One of my New Year's resolutions is to talk to more strangers, and I've actually been doing really good with that. I've made a ton of new friends that I think my old self would definitely struggle to even talk to or start a conversation with, so I'm really working on that. And I learned a lot about a lot of new people, even though I'm never gonna see them again, but I think it was really cool to talk to people and just get that overall experience of like exposure. And the bus ride back was really nice, and then I fell asleep on the bus, and then I woke up and I was back at our destination. So yeah, it was really fun, and I'm super excited. I love reconnecting with the my old peers that were in the gifted program with me in middle school, because we don't get to see each other as often since the gifted program isn't a class anymore, which really sucks. But I can see why it's not, because I mean, we don't have time for it. I wish it was though. And yeah, I just love connecting with them and getting to do things with them because I think it's really healing, and we all kind of catch up where we leave off every time, so it's super nice. Me and my friends went to Ulta afterwards, but today was really fun, and honestly, I would rate the entire college experience today a 7 out of 10, but I would rate the staff and faculty like experience maybe a 5. I've had way better, and I've even had some lousy tours. I will say they are really good at giving information. It's just, maybe it's just the college. I think if our tour guides were at any other college, they would seem much more interesting. Thank you guys so much for tuning into today's video, and if you liked it, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and like this video to see more content like this, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!